Hey, everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com. Happy Monday, everybody. We've made it through another weekend. Congratulations. And this is Today in Sports Betting. We're taking a look at the MLB. And I guess congratulations are in order to Alec Mills, Scott, a pitcher for the Cubs that you have really liked, and I don't
I didn't say really like. I said I'm higher on him than you are, and apparently now you know why.
One of the oddest lines you'll see as far as a no-hitter goes. He had a no-hitter, Scott. He gave up 3 base on balls, 5 swings and misses. 5 swings and misses yesterday. It's not good. That's the extreme pitching to contact right there, my friend.
I believe that's just the way he drew it up. You know, if anybody would ask him, and that's exactly what he planned on having happen.
Just the way he drew it up. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to the Cubbies. Cubs win. Cubs win. So we're going to take a look today. A lot of double headers going on, Scott. They're going to have to pay the piper for all those missed games during the old pandemic, if you will. And, so we'll start
Nothing
off.
more fun than doing a play of the day when you see 2 baseball games on the card. It was really just a fun time because they didn't update any of the doubleheader lines at that point.
Right.
So really just fun stuff when you're going through the game and you're thinking to yourself, all right, maybe I'll pick something. What do we have on the card? Oh, we got 2 games. Okay,
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. So let's start with one of those double headers. The Cincinnati Reds, biggest favorite they've been since Pete Rose was betting on them, I'm going to guess here, Scott. They are a minus 243 favorite in game 1 of their set against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And, Scott, that could only mean one thing, and it means that Trevor Bauer is going for the Reds against Cody Ponce for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cody Ponce actually pitched pretty well his last time out. Scott went 5 2/3 against the Cardinals, did give up 5 hits, 2 walks, but no earned runs, 2 strikeouts. Anything to like Pittsburgh? Are they a live dog here against Cincinnati? Bauer has been, he's been good. He's been very, very good on the season. 1.74 ERA, 0.79 WHIP. Any reason to take a little spin here?
For me, I'm going to take a spin here with the Pirates. Am I a big fan of the play? Am I that confident with it? No. But at the end of the day, should the Reds really be minus 245 with anybody on the mound? The answer is
I'm with you.
I can't do it.
I'm with you. Just out of general principles, I've got to take plus 218.
I'm sure that the Reds are going to win this game. It's just a matter of you got to look for value, and the value is that in a shortened game where Ponce actually pitched really well in his last start, I don't think the Reds should be this big of a favorite. I think minus 200 makes sense, 210 maybe, 245. Like, what are you kidding me?
Can the Pirates win this game 1 out of 3 times? That's the question you have to ask yourself when you see it.
I think they could, because I think any team could win 1 out of 3 baseball games.
Right. When you see a line at plus 218, you have to say, can they win more than 1 time out of 3?
I think they can.
Yeah, I do too. Even though the Pirates just got swept by the the red hot Kansas City Royals. I like I don't.
I'm not going to play it, but that would be my lean for this.
You can't say I like the Pirates here, but I think that's where your value is. There's no value laying.
I can't take the Reds.
There's no value laying minus 243 with Bauer. There's no value playing the run line at home in a 7-inning game. That's where the value is, Scott. That's it right there.
Yep.
You want to play under 6? Good luck. That's not for me. Next up is the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins are going at it. Vince Velasquez against our old pal Pablo Lopez going for the Marlins.
He was good before his last start, I'll tell you that much.
Certainly was, and that was the kind of start that can ruin your whole year, as Pablo Lopez was absolutely lit up last time. I can't even.
Well, the Braves ended up scoring 29 runs. He went 1 2/3, gave up 7 earned. So he's trying to forget about that start as quickly as possible.
I'm sure he is. That was not a good start at all. Yeah, he gave up 7 earned, 1 2/3 innings.
Having said all that, I'm backing him in this one. For me personally, I know that if you actually want to look through the matchups, the Marlins have actually fared pretty well against the Phillies in this. I don't even know what to call it. It's technically a 5-game series now because you have so many doubleheaders. I don't know what to call it. But Miami's been good against them. Philadelphia's been bad on the road, but the Marlins have actually won 6 of the first 9 regular season meetings this season. They actually have fared pretty well. And based on current form, Marlins swept a doubleheader yesterday. My boy Sixto with the complete game victory. And, I just think the Marlins right now should be somewhat bigger favorites in this spot because Velasquez, I think, is awful.
He has not been great, although he has had 2 acceptable. He's had 4 starts, Scott. 2 of them been acceptables. 2 of them have been pretty dreadful. So
acceptable for any pitcher or for Velasquez's
well,
standard?
he gave up 2 and 5. He gave up 2 earned in 5 innings, and he gave up 1 earned in 4 innings. Those are his 2 good starts.
Okay.
In his bad starts, he gave up 4 in 5 innings and 4 in 3 innings. So again, I think that, and he's due for the bad one. If you're believing those kind of things, the pattern is this will be a bad performance from Velasquez. I think it could be a bad performance because he's Vince Velasquez, and I'm still, in spite of his last appearance, I still like Pablo Lopez.
I leaned over and I leaned to the Marlins.
Yeah, Phillies are yet to win when Velasquez pitches. So there's that when he starts. So there's that. The over is 8.5. I think there's good value there. And
I know there's only 7 innings, but still.
No, that's not a. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 7. My bad.
That's a full game, buddy.
That was yesterday. Sorry about that.
So if you liked 8.5 in a 7-inning game, you got to really like it in a full game, huh?
Yeah, definitely true.
All right.
I know why. I just assumed that since they played doubleheaders 2 of the last 3 days, I just assumed that they were playing a doubleheader again.
Yeah, I like the over there. I would probably.
I think you have to. Velasquez is a danger to give up 5 runs in 2 innings.
Yeah, and the Phillies bullpen's no great shakes either. So,
yep.
Game 1, Cardinals and Brewers. This is.
Are the Brewers really minus 200, or am I seeing things?
Let me see here. You are seeing things. The Brewers are minus 114.
Okay, cool, because that makes a lot more sense because whatever database I'm using says minus 200. I know that cannot be correct.
Scott, I think every time we do one of his starts, I think Robert Snack should be here filming an Unsolved Mysteries. Can you tell me once again why Josh Lindblom is a favorite in this game?
We have no idea. No, it's I don't know. It's just I don't think he's that good. We've gone through this, and the Brewers, on the bright side, I don't think they're going to get no hit again. But I think that they're probably going to lose because Lindblom isn't very good.
Let me run through the stats here. Josh Lindblom, 6.46 ERA on the season, 1.5 WHIP. Kwon-Young Kim.
He was the best pitcher in the Korean baseball organization.
Speaking of the best pitcher in the Korean baseball organization, Kim has allowed 1 earned run over 4 starts. He has an ERA of .44, a WHIP of .87, and hasn't given up an earned run in his last 17 innings. That's your underdog, Scott. That's your underdog right there. Is there a better play on the board?
I can't say that there are many plays better than that. I know that when you have 2 guys who are in the KBO, one of them actually came over to the MLB and has had success. I'm going to assume that you're the better pitcher. Kim, I think, is better. Lindblom probably shouldn't be in the majors. I think he'd be in AAA if they actually had a AAA right now. But, yeah, I'm going to lean to the Cardinals because the Brewers aren't very good, and the Lindblom has been even worse. So
better team, better pitcher, Papa John's. No, better team, better pitcher, and you're getting plus value on him.
Yeah, that seems like a play that you kind of have to look at and go, all right, cool.
Yeah, one of my favorite baseball plays that we've seen in quite some time. Kim has given up 9 hits last 17 innings, 3 walks.
He's been great.
10 strikeouts. I find nothing not to like about him here. And Lindblom, again, has been terrible.
Yep.
He's just absolutely dreadful. He's I don't know where you want to start. He's given up.
We've gone through it. He's not very good. It's
18 earned over his last 5 starts. That covers 22 innings.
Not good.
Nothing. Just nothing about that.
Yep.
All right, moving on. I would also consider taking Milwaukee. You're not going to get team total. I'd consider taking the over 6.5 there. Although, when one team isn't going to score, why reinvent the wheel? Take the Cardinals a plus money, walk away.
Yeah, that's right.
Good. Athletics and the Seattle Mariners. will be going at it. Jesus Luzardo for the A's against Marco Gonzalez for the Seattle Mariners. The price on this one is Athletics behind Luzardo minus 158. Seattle plus 146. Scott, I'm feeling I'm hearing some dogs barking again in this one. What do you think?
Well, we're hearing the same dogs because I'm leaning to the Mariners here. Oakland's been mediocre on the road. Seattle, despite being 4 games under, is actually 3 games over at home. So they've been a lot better. Mark Gonzalez has been very good, 5-2 with a 3.02 ERA. Luzardo's been okay, but I know that he hasn't been great this year, but I do think the A's are going to miss Matt Chapman a lot, as he is currently out for the year, as he ended up going through a season-ending injury over the weekend, which I think is a big deal because he's also a veteran leader of the clubhouse. I'm going to lean to the Mariners because I think that they're really good at home. And Oakland, I think that they're still a solid team, but that's not the same team without Chapman. I know that his numbers at the plate are not good, but he saves you so many runs defensively.
Yeah, and he's also hit some home runs this season. I think he's been averaging the 230s, but he's hit some dingers. He's hit some big home runs.
Yeah.
We've cashed some nice tickets on the Mariners as dogs, and I think this is another good case. You've got arguably the best starter for the Mariners going against the rookie Luzardo, who's been hot and cold. He showed flashes of why everybody loved him.
He was better to start the year, but then as the season's gone on, he's gotten progressively more mediocre.
Yeah, he was. As you know, they stretched him out there in the starting rotation. He was much better coming out of the pen. Of course, who isn't? But yep, I think you and I are on the same page there. Let's talk about the Atlanta Braves and the Baltimore Orioles. Poor Orioles, just fading fast. They've lost.
Gave it a good run though.
They've lost 5 straight. Yeah, they.
Well, I told you I thought the Yankees would go on a winning streak I forgot when I told you that. They haven't lost since. So I don't know. I had that hunch, and the Yankees I think have won 5 straight since then.
Yankees have won 5 straight. We've got Mitch Keller. You got Touki Toussaint. Where are we at here? Hang on.
Yeah, it's Toussaint against Lopez.
I've got 2 different orders. Yeah, it's Touki Toussaint going up against Lopez for the Braves. The Braves, they've got their own challenges with their pitching staff, but somehow they just keep winning, Scott. We never did make that bet, and it's a good thing because
I had you destroyed. You were dead to rights as soon as you almost agreed to make that bet.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about this one. I don't.
I have a play of the day on this one, so I'm not going to talk about it.
You have a play of the day on this one? All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll lend my expertise. I'm not in this lifetime or any other am I going to lay money on the Touki Toussaint. I'm not going to lay minus 167 under any circumstances on Touki Toussaint. I don't care.
I really assumed you were going to lean over, but that makes sense for the value.
That's probably the play is over 10. That's not terrible. Also catching the Orioles plus 154. I don't hate that, but yeah, the over with no juice is probably the good play there.
I know it's been bet down from 10.5 to 10 because of wind, but I know the wind plays a factor with home runs, but you look at both pitchers and you say to yourself, both teams should have a decent amount of chances to get to 5.
Yeah, agreed. This is a Jorge Lopez coming over from the Royals. Wasn't a fan when he was here. He hasn't been great for the Birds.
He's been better at home than he has been on the road. But
yeah, it's plus 6 ERA. He's got a 4.85 ERA at home, a 6.89 overall. So he's been much better at home.
Yeah, but Atlanta's been crushing the ball lately.
Yeah, they really have. And I'll take the over. And if you got to play a side, I'd play the Birds here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and moving on, White Sox and Twins. Little battle there for supremacy in the American League Central. All of a sudden, the Indians have lost 6 straight. They have dropped to 3rd place, and now the Twins find themselves just 1 game back of the division lead. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, I'm back. My Wi-Fi lasted for a little while. I'm still waiting for Verizon to show up and fix it, so we're figuring it out.
How's that
But
going for you?
did you give out your leans on the White Sox game, or you were still
I was still in the middle of it. I threw it over to you, and you were not there.
Oh, okay. So for me, I'm leaning the White Sox for the value here. I know that Minnesota has won each of their last 3. Congratulations. Chicago's won each of their last 4. So I'm going to lean to the team with the best record in the American League, which you kind of have to get used to saying involving the White Sox. But I will lean to the White Sox here at a pretty nice plus price here. So that's my thoughts on this matchup.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Jose Barrios has been serviceable. He hasn't been anything to write home about.
This has been better.
Been all right. He's had a couple starts where he struggled, gave up 5 earned, but he had gave up three the last time out. Time before that, had a great start.
Cease is the better starting pitcher in this matchup?
What's that?
Do you think Cease is the better starting pitcher in this matchup?
I don't think that, no.
Okay. I think you can make the argument based on this year. I think Barrios has a larger sample size, but
yeah, he's got better. He's got a slightly better ERA. Struggled a little bit. He's gone 5 innings each of his last 2 times out, giving up 2 and 3 runs. I'd say that they're pretty close. So
I'm saying, I think that they're too close for Minnesota to be a minus 130 favorite.
Yeah, you're catching good value there on the White Sox. They are the home team. Plus 128. They're every bit as powerful as the Twins. I think there is good value on the Sox. They're getting better than 6-5 on your money. Go ahead and slam that one if you will.
Yep.
Game 2 of the Oakland Athletics and the Seattle Mariners, as Mike Minor goes against undecided for.
I'm hearing rumors it might be Margavicius, but yeah, it's right now currently undecided.
All right. We do have a price on it. The Athletics minus 168. Any interest there at all?
I know Minor's been awful all year, so it's a pretty tough one there. I'm going to lean to the over in that one. I want to lean on the side, but I can't really do it if I don't know who's pitching for Seattle.
Right.
I'm assuming it's going to be Margavicius based on what I've seen projected.
Well, I got Jimmy Yacobonis.
That's what I'm saying. So the fact that we don't know who's pitching, I'm just going to take the over. I know for a fact Minor's been awful this year, so I'm assuming you're going to see some runs. I'll go over.
That's fair enough. I don't know how much I love this Seattle offense to help us out there, but Oakland should be just about to be able to get there on their own.
Seattle's offense has been okay this year. It's been the pitching that's been a disaster.
What's that?
I said Seattle's offense has been decent this year. It's the pitching that's been a disaster.
Yeah, it has been. And when you talk about
it's a 7-inning game, you got 7 innings, so you need 1 run per inning. I think that's possible. You can go over that.
Well, and if they do bring up Yacobonis, I think he's going to be like the quote unquote 26th man on the roster.
Correct. So he's probably going to get shelled and give up a couple in the first inning.
Right now, I guess he'll be the 29th man on the roster. But anyway, yeah.
I think 7's too low. I think the line should be somewhere around 7.5 or 8. Because if you compare it to some of the other lines that you've seen from the, especially over the last I don't even know how long since they've been doing the doubleheaders, I guess. 7 seems very, very low for a total between these 2 starting pitchers.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Mike Minor sucks.
I said that. So I know for a fact he's not probably going to pitch well. And Seattle, I'm sure, doesn't have many great options in the wings. So I think 7's a little bit too low.
Yeah, he's had 3 good starts, and then he has had 5 absolutely dreadful starts.
He's not been good. So I think 7's too low.
He's bad on the road. 8.05 ERA on the road for Mike Minor.
Yeah.
Let's play the over there.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about which terrible pitchers Seattle trots out there. As long as it's not the Cooch.
Pretty much.
Game 2, Cardinals, Brewers. Brewers.
Do you have a line on that one? Because I don't.
Brewers minus 190.
Burns is on the mound against Ponce de Leon. So that I actually understand that one.
It does. It's the Burns has been, Milwaukee has a couple of pitchers that have been fabulous.
I know. They have Burns and Woodruff. That's basically it.
And Corbin Burns may be the best pitcher that most people haven't heard of.
He's got great stuff. It just his control tends to vanish at times, but he's very good.
He has been on an absolute heater lately. This is another guy hasn't given up an earned run in his last 19 innings covering.
I'm gonna ask, what do you have for the run line on the Brewers in that one?
I got plus 107, Scott.
Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. I can't say that the Brewers are, I have faith in the Brewers to score a lot of runs, but if Burns pitches anywhere nearly as well as he did or he has in the last couple of whatever, I think Ponce de Leon should give up at least 3 or 4. So
Yeah, it'd be 3-1, 4-1.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Something like that here. Yeah, and
it's also only 7 innings, so there is a chance that Burns can go the entire distance.
You've got the home team, and you've got just 7 innings, so that run line you're going to get tremendous value. It goes from minus 190 to plus 107.
Burns can maybe go the whole game. If not, you're probably looking to Hader in the 7th. That's a pretty good way to end the game. And Ponce de Leon should, based on current performance, give up at least 3 runs. So I think you're setting yourself up in a pretty good situation there to get some value there. You're saving, a ton of value there. You're getting 90 plus cents right there.
Ponce de Leon has been he's been no bueno either.
Yeah, he's been no bueno.
All right. I'll take the better pitcher there.
Yeah.
And looks like this is going to be the last game.
The hell of a pitching matchup
on the board. Dodgers Padres. Dodgers minus 130. Padres plus 120. Without even looking, I'm guessing Lamette's going for.
Yep.
San Diego against
the hell of a pitching matchup
against Clayton Kershaw. The total in this game is 4.5. No, I'm kidding.
I see 8, but I don't know what the first 5 under is.
Total in this game is 8. First 5, it has to be 4.
I'd assume so because it's juiced to the under for 8.
I do not have a first 5 on this one, Scott. They've only got 3 games first 5 listed, and that is not one of them.
Okay, so for the sake of it, I'll assume it's going to be 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going first 5 under. I don't know how I can't. Both these pitchers are just phenomenal.
I'm going to take Clayton Kershaw at the smallest price you're probably ever going to get him.
That's fair too.
I'm going to take Clayton Kershaw at minus 130. Yeah, I like Lamette. I think he's very
good. Petco as well, where runs tend to be at a premium. I know this year it hasn't been the case because the Padres mash, but it's a night game. California, you got both pitchers who are very, very good. I think that this will probably be 2-1 going into the 6th. So I'll go first.
Very possible, yeah. Both these pitchers have sub-1 whips.
They're phenomenal.
Kershaw 198, Lamette 224. Dodgers have won Kershaw's last 5 starts. They won Lamette's last 4 starts. This should be a fun game.
Should be.
If you're not watching football, this is a good pitching match to match up to check out. So, yeah, I think first 5 under is the way to play it there. Mm-hmm. As long as it's not 3.5. As long as
3.5 you can't do, but a total of 8 right now, it can't be a 3.5.
It can't be, and I think that's what they're struggling with. I think that's why it's not up.
Yeah, they don't know where to put it, but it's going to be put at 4 probably with some maybe small amount of juice to the under.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. That's a baseball show for today.
Cool.
This is pretty fun matchups. It should be. This is again good sports day. I know you're not the biggest fan of betting on baseball. I know you struggled with football. You're really not excited about the football.
I can't say I fully struggled. The NFL has never been fully kind to me. College football usually is fine, with the exception of the week 1, which was okay. It wasn't great, but whatever. But no, it's mostly just, I'm just happy that we got more entertainment. So you can argue from a betting perspective, maybe this isn't a sport that you specialize in or whatever. At the end of the day, I'm just happy we have sports on television. So there are worse things in the world to worry about.
Hey, you got a great pitching matchup. You get to fade Josh Lindblom. I'm happy.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, there you go. And, of course, don't forget to check out winnersandwhiners.com if you want a little more information, little deeper dives than Scott and I can do here in 30 minutes or so. You want to check out all the under the hood stats, make sure you check out winnersandwhiners.com. Check out our great handicappers over there writing full previews and predictions for every game every single day. And so make sure you come back and see us here on Today in Sports Betting. We do this every single day. Whatever's out there, we're capping it. It's NBA, NFL, MLB. We don't care. We're versatile that way. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk a little NBA. We'll be back to talk a little MLB. And we hope you join us on Today in Sports Betting. Have a great day. Good luck on all of your plays today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.